Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Wassalatu wassalam ala Sayyidil Mursaleen. Amma ba'd. Salud Nabi.
Sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
This isn't Ramadan benefits.
It's supposed to be Eid.
It's Eid benefits because it's the last episode.
Yeah. In the world.
Oh, that's a bit sad, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where's the monkey gone?
We got him.
Where's the monkey?
I got the monkey.
Give me the monkey. We've got a special guest today.
Who's called Monkey Mania.
Assalamu alaikum, guys. Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Salam.
Guys, do you want to hear a joke?
What?
What did one car say to the other car when they wanted to have a race in
I
Ramadan?
don't know. I know.
No thanks, I'm fasting.
The monkey.
Right, now I'm going to be doing today's lesson for you. Okay, do you want him to do it or do you want me to do it?
Both of you.
Both of us, yeah. He's too mucking around. He's a bit of a joker. Look, he's laughing. He can't even stay still. How is he going to explain hadith? And like we said last time, when we were talking about hadith, we need to be still and do it with respect.
Monkey Mania.
Right, hadith number 1. The Messenger of Allah never proceeded. What does proceeded mean?
Never did bad things.
Kind of. The Messenger of Allah never proceeded. He never went to the Eid Salah until he had some dates, until he had something to eat, some breakfast. And he used to eat an odd number of dates.
Like 1 or 3.
Why is that important? Why do you think he had breakfast?
Because
After
Allah
Fajr.
likes odd numbers.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so he had an odd number of dates. But why do you think he had breakfast before Eid Salat?
Because just to give you energy, and then after Eid Salah, you just like have your regular breakfast.
Yeah, that's kind of
Not
good.
regular, but just.
That's kind of good. But the key word is this one. Why is Eid, this one, called Eid al-Fitr? And Fitr in the Arabic language means breaking. Like we're going to start eating now. Fitr means to start eating. Right? So now, Eid al-Fitr basically means this is the Eid where we stop fasting and we start eating again.
But then, what does Eid al-Adha mean?
Eid al-Adha is when you make a sacrifice. Adha is udhiya, that's when you make a sacrifice. So that's a separate Eid. And this is a separate Eid. So the Prophet ﷺ used to begin his Eid day by having breakfast. After Salatul Fajr, he had breakfast. And then he went to the Salah and prayed Salah. Right. When is Eid? What day is Eid on?
The last day of Ramadan.
How many days are there in Ramadan?
The Eid?
29 or 30. 29 or 30. And we have to look for the new moon. And if the new moon is sighted, that means it's going to be 29 days. If the new moon...
Apparently the moon's like becoming new. It's like getting shorter.
Yeah, that's different. That's something else. But here we're talking about sighting the new moon. It's called the hilal in Arabic language.
Hilal.
Yeah. So after 29 days, we look for the moon, and if we can see the new moon, then we will fast.
Eating.
We will fast on the 28th day. We start looking for the moon, and at night time on the 28th day. And if we can see the moon, then we'll fast 29, and then that's it. Then it's Eid.
Yeah.
But if we don't see the new moon on the 29th or the 29th, yeah, if we don't see it on the 29th night, then it will be 30 days Eid. So Eid this year is going to be either Saturday or Sunday.
30 days.
30 days Eid. No, that's good sometimes because you get to do extra good deeds. And the Prophet ﷺ,
30 days for Eid.
and the Prophet ﷺ said that the last day of Ramadan and the last night of Ramadan is very, very important with Allah. So even if you get 30, then that's good. It's not a bad thing. You shouldn't be upset that Eid is going to be one day later. But you're still going to get Eid, inshallah.
Yeah.
Right.
The day
Now,
after that.
Eid is a very important day. Yeah, the day after that. Eid is a very important day because it's a day for eating and drinking and wearing nice clothes and being happy and sharing.
Yeah, so that's why people give you presents and stuff.
Exactly, and you're supposed to share. And let me tell you one thing, right? I'm not sure if you remember this, but last year we did this, and this year we're going to do it as well, inshallah. Is that you're supposed to give food to poor people before Eid Salat. And that's called Zakat al-Fitr. Because this is called Eid al-Fitr. And before the Eid Salah, you need to give Zakat al-Fitr.
Last year we did rice.
Yeah, so you need to give rice, or chicken, or potatoes, or pasta.
Just don't give them
Chicken and
us.
No, can you
Just don't give them food, we give them dua.
Yeah, we make dua for them as well. Yeah, well done, Muhammad. Yeah, that's very good.
We do dua and food.
Yeah, dua and food. But can you give them chicken and chips and biryani?
No.
No, you have to give them food that's not being cooked yet. So why? What's the
Also
reason?
Rice.
Yeah, so what's the
then
reason?
they can cook it.
Exactly, so that on Eid day they've got something to eat. That's why
If you
Eid
give them,
al-Fitr.
like chicken that's not cooked.
Exactly, that's why Eid al-Fitr is a day of eating, is a day of joy, is a day of happiness, is a day of sharing, and it's a day of most importantly, thinking about each other. Right. Why do we have Eid in Islam?
Because it's fun and it's good.
Exactly, but okay, so then why don't we celebrate other festivals then? Why do we only have
Because
Eid?
those are connected to shirk,
Maybe.
like
So-
Christmas and Easter.
Yeah, so what? What's wrong with that then? Why can't we celebrate it?
Because that's haram and it's not part of a religion.
Yeah, but then why not?
Because it's what?
No, well, the answer that I'm looking for now is, in Islam, we only have festivals which are connected to acts of worship. So you can only really celebrate something after you've done something. If you've not done anything, what are you celebrating?
Nothing.
Exactly. So the Islamic understanding of what a festival should be is that you worship Allah and you do good deeds. And this is the last week of Ramadan, and we are trying very hard, aren't we, to keep it up, because we've had a good month so far. Well done, guys. But we need to keep it up and carry on doing good deeds. Yeah? And the whole point of it is that after you've worshipped Allah, you can have a festival. And you can celebrate and say, Alhamdulillah, Allah helped us to worship Him. And inshallah, Allah is going to accept it and make us go to Jannah.
Yay.
Therefore, we can have a celebration because Allah is happy with us.
Yay!
I
Excellent.
want to go for the festival.
Next hadith. Remember what happened in the beginning. All right, calm down. Remember what happened in the beginning of Ramadan. What happened in the beginning of Ramadan? Do you remember?
See the new moon and then
Yeah, but what happens in the skies?
the moon changes.
The moon changes, yeah, but above the skies. What happens in the heavens? Look at this hadith. When the month of Ramadan, yes?
When the Ramadan begins,
Yeah.
the second life begins. It's stinky.
Ah,
The shaitans are locked up.
Yeah.
Locked up.
They're not looked up, they're locked up,
Are you
yeah.
talking about the thingy when the angel goes to the trumpet?
Oh no, that's on the Day of Judgment, Muhammad. That's different. This hadith, we looked at it in the first lesson and we're looking at it again. Why do you think we're looking at it again?
Because it's like a recap.
Well, it is kind of like a recap. But what it means is that
The
after...
first lesson ever we did when
Yeah, the first lesson.
Okay, pay attention. After Ramadan is over, everything goes back to normal.
Yeah,
The doors of Jannah are not wide open anymore.
they're a little bit off.
Maybe, we don't know. And the doors of the hellfire are not locked anymore. And the shayateen are not chained up anymore.
They're open.
So we now know that Ramadan...
It's like a 30
No. After on Eid day it starts opening because it's not Ramadan anymore. Eid day is Shawwal, the next month. That's why I put this hadith here to remind us that the next hadith will explain it even for us better. The most beloved action to Allah are those things which people do all the time. Not just for the month of Ramadan, not just for 1 day or 2 days, not just that a person does it to make their parents happy or their teacher happy.